All right then. So in this video now, in this section now, we are going to discuss about the structures in the C. So let me clean up all these codes. Clean it and open the multi-line comment, and we are going to discuss about the structure. So basically, structure in C program, a structure is a user-defined data type. User-defined data type. So that allows the user, so that allows you to group together variables of different data types under a single name, right? That's the structure, right? So this is what all about the structure is. Okay, so then each variable in a structure can be called as a member. You can call it as a member or a field. Okay, so let's try to understand. So if you want to access a structure, right, if you want to create a structure, you need to use a keyword called struct, and you need to give a name for that structure and supply all your members, and you need to create an object to access. So to create an object to access that inside the main function, you need to call struct and structure name, and you need to supply that object underscore name. So using that object name, you can access everything inside the structure. So let me give you a demonstration with a simple example. All right. So here hash include, let's say stdio.h, and in this case we are going to create a structure. Let's use struct, and let's give that structure name as a person. So this person is going to have a multiple member functions, which member variables, which is going to be character name, and that is going to have the maximum number of characters as 50, then int age, then float is going to be height, right? These are the things. So I can able to directly create the object over here, like p1, something like this. I can create an object, but that's not a proper way to create an object over here. So instead of creating an object over here, we can create the object inside the main function. So the most important thing, what I need to do first, I need to declare the variable of the type struct person. So we need to create an instance for that. So struct, that's the keyword, and that's the structure name which we are trying to create, and the p1, that's the object that which we are creating to refer that particular person, right? Now I need to access, for instance, let's say I'm gonna use a string method hash include str string dot h. All right, so here I'm going to use this strcpy string copy function, open it. So I need to copy this into the p1 dot name. What I'm trying to do, I'm going to say the name as John Smith. So copy this name to that specific name. Then p1 dot age is going to be 21, and p1 dot height is going to be 175.5 centimeter or something, right? Same colon, right? Now let's try to access those variables. So let's say printf, let's say name colon percentage s slash n age colon percentage d slash n height colon height colon percentage dot to f, right, comma, from the p1 dot name, comma, p1 dot age, comma, p1 dot height. Semicolon. Save these changes, and at last return to semicolon, and now run this. I can see John Smith, height, age is 21, and height is 175.50. So this is how you need to work with these structures. So basically structures is nothing but which it's a custom defined data type, which helps you to group all those variables as a single unit, right? So think about, if you're creating a car, for a car, what are the properties that we need? The name of the car, the color of the car, the brand of the car, how many wheels, and what is the top speed. These are the different properties which belongs to that car, right? So if you wish to group all these properties together, so we can keep it as a structure. So if you want to access all these fields which is inside the structure, so you need to create an instance to access it. Then using that instance, we can access that specific member properties from the structure, and the rest everything is going to be exactly the same, nothing else. That's the structure, right? So you need to use the keyword called struct. Okay, this is all about the structure that you need to understand. Okay, so I hope you understand the complete fundamentals of the C programming. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask the questions. All right.